y'all hear me out there?
Good evening, how y'all feeling? We're so glad to be here. We are the Winslow Dynasty. I'm Dontae Winslow. This is my queen, Mashica Winslow. This is my amazing band, Darren Saunders on the keyboard, Vernon Trout on the bass, Maurice Eaton on the drums. In these front rows right here is my family right here. Mom, cousins, friends, they'll be joining us a little later. We're going to do some music for you guys to help inspire you and tell you a little bit about my life. I grew up in Baltimore, playing the trumpet all my life since a kid, and I became a famous musician, moving to LA. I toured kids in Baltimore City. I toured the world with some great musicians. And I want to share some of my music and my story with you if you don't mind. Y'all good with that? Yeah. This first song I wrote for my mother, and it's called Mama. If anybody out there love and miss their mother, she died in 2001 of AIDS, and I wrote this to commemorate her. Raised up in Baltimore City, came through the wire, the roads that grew in the concrete. I was the kid that was raped at 3, still grew up to be everything I wanted to be. From playing jazz in Switzerland to getting advanced degrees. 2006, penning songs with JT. All I ever wanted was to buy you a house. We don't know family starving, no food in the mouth. Cocaine up on the table every day after school. Played my trumpet in my room, try to hide from you. Cause you've been overlooking like you're strong from drugs. And I'm crying to my God that can save the thugs. Never knew how much you impacted my life, but you did. You living with AIDS, I never seen you shed tears. The toughest woman I know, she living up and having down. But you got a blessed child, and for the love that you gave me. I know you deserve this real big wet. Took you to the courthouse, sometimes I regret it. Wanna give you bling bling, but I can't afford it. You believe I can rise, do support it. Wonderful wife, a soulmate from God. It was prophesied that we would be large. As long as I tithe, as long as I believe in Jesus, He would never leave us. We used to be wondering, how can we make the rent? We moved to California and we pitched a tent. Never knowing where the next meal would come from. Then we had a baby and having faith just felt dumb. But your love remained unconditional, never changing like God is unequivocal. And baby, I just want to congratulate you. You the #1 boo for the love that you gave me. called God Cry. And I wrote it based on some of the painful things that happen in the world. Some of the things we aspire to achieve and live by, to follow God, follow the Holy Spirit. Do right, sometimes we slip and fall, but God is still there to help us and pick us up. Yeah. And even when we make mistakes, I try to remind myself at least that if I do something wrong, it's like Jesus on the cross suffers again because of my mistake. And God cries and drops a tear for those he loves, and he drops a tear whenever we sin. So many diseases, so many reasons. God cries when his people die. Every time we go to war, that's why nothing ever gets solved. Still I gotta pay taxes to crooks, bail out banks, CEOs of bad books, lose everything I made, insurance won't cover it, and I paid. God cry when a man gives up, kill his whole family cause it's too much. Don't let the system crush me. God, can you protect my family? Don't you know where every missing child should be? God, why you let him molest me? God cry when you got raped, cry when the baby was thrown up on the highway. But you see everything we do, too much free will, too much evil. God cry when I turn to drugs, doing all things I ain't proud of. God cry when the marriage is done. He dropped one tear when he killed his son. So many starving, so many rich, so many cold, so many sick. God cries for the prostitute. She turned down love to make some loot. Preach his word to make some loot. To make more money, distort the truth. Lie, steal, rape, kill, cheat, murder, greed, pride, wrath, jealousy, lust, hate. Everything wrapped in flesh, hard to shake.
What makes God cry? Is it the way we first cheat lies? What makes God cry? Is it the way we let our children die? What makes God cry? Is it the war that takes so many lives? What makes God cry? Is it the hate we see in others' eyes? What makes him cry? We make him cry. We make him cry. We make him cry. A man plays his wife's ring. Mother kills the kids for insurance pay. Children snatched at the playground. But how can that be? People run around. Nobody wants to get involved. So my babies pay the cost. How could you take the boys, pay with the judge, trusting you with his religion? You made them cry, you made them cry, we made them cry, we made them cry. What makes God cry? Is it the way he first cheat lies? What makes God cry? Is it the wars that take so many lives? What makes God cry? Is it the way we tell so many lies? What makes God cry? Is it the hate we see in others' eyes? We make them cry, we make them cry, we make them cry, we make them cry. I know sometimes that I don't understand you, and I know sometimes that I do some things to hurt you, but I'm sure that you're there, and I know that you care. Tell me that you I'm sorry we make you cry. He cries, he cries, he cries,
We trust you, Lord. Hold your hands in the sky and trust God right now. play this trumpet, I'ma ask that God heal everyone in this room. Touch us right now, Lord. Give us your spirit, your strength, and your courage. Right now, Lord, heal us of sickness, disease, mental disabilities. Touch our lives right now, Jesus. We trust you. We are the simple people, a body of faith. Believe and it will be done. We trust you, God. Thank y'all for believing. The reason why I played this trumpet over you is because it was prophesied to me that God healed my life, and as he blew air into Adam's nostrils and he became a living being, that I would blow through this trumpet and all would be healed who would hear it, and all who believe would be healed. That's why I just played one note over you that you will be healed right now. If you believe it, then it's done. If you don't believe it, it's going to take more time. Everything happens by faith. God does it with his power, but he uses a human to interact with his power to make it real. I have faith that you guys will be healed tonight, that my family will be healed tonight, that my band will be healed tonight, this world will be healed tonight. Jesus is real tonight. God is real tonight. Winslow Dynasty here tonight. Faith be healed tonight. Faith be healed tonight. Lord, be here tonight. We trust you, God, tonight. Men, kings, 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 men, God, men, kings, men, God, faith. Trust, men, no fear. God, faith, trust, no Man, I had to say this. I know some of y'all looking at me like I'm crazy, man. This is one of the hardest gigs I ever did in my life. So I'm looking at y'all faces, it's like I can see your whole story in your life on your face. And my life may be similar to some of you guys. You know, it's tough for men to express themselves, to express the sensitive part, to connect with God and be opened up and reveal all the things about our lives. But that's part of the healing process. And as I'm looking at some of the faces and I'm seeing you, y'all are some of the most sincere people I've ever looked at. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't get through this gig. I'm about to bust out crying. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me. My name is Dontae Winslow. I grew up in Baltimore City. I started playing the trumpet in the 5th grade, 10 years old, and have been playing for about 30 years now. I went to Cross Country Elementary, Falstaff Middle, and Baltimore School of the Arts High School. I lived with my grandparents, grandmother and grandfather when I was little. I saw a great marriage, 2 people living together who've been married like 40, 50 years. Part of the foundation of why I'm married now. I've been happily married for 14 years, my wife Mashica. And I don't take it for granted. It's a great miracle. God has given me a wife. I didn't even ask for a wife. I wasn't a man who grew up in church and grew up a believer. When I went up to church when I was little, everybody was happy about people coming up to get baptized and get saved and dancing and stuff. I was like, man, that's phony. I ain't doing that. And I used to see people go to church and claim to get saved and then go out in the world and do whatever they wanted to do. So I was like, that's phony. Being an 8 and 9-year-old, I was like, I ain't doing that. And y'all getting excited for the wrong reasons. So I stayed away from church for many, many years. And around the time of middle school, when I started getting serious about my instrument, I lived on North and Pulaski. That's the hood up there. Y'all know, y'all from Baltimore. Y'all know what that's like. So I used to be embarrassed to carry my trumpet. It was this big, and you get on the bus with guys, poo-poo.